Okay, so now we were talking about outline. So I chose character as being the way to success as against qualification. So I'm going to give two reasons why I think so. Why do I think so? Two good reasons why I think character is more important to success than qualification. Now, and most of the time, points are from your experience. You draw points from your experience. As rich as your experience is as rich as you are going to be able to draw points. There are some people, although who are very rich, what's it called now, experiences, but they at that point of writing, their mind is just closed. Open your mind to the experiences you've had in the past, the ones you are having currently, and the one you are likely to have if you see if you if you kind of like look into the future and draw on 2 points why you think your stance is what is better, um, you know, than the other points or stance that you not go for. So draw on your experience, draw on this, and I've said that IELTS is all about exposure. Exposure, exposure. And there are three ways you can get exposure. Typically, exposure is garnered by traveling and seeing places. When people move from one place to the other, they they see places, they travel, they meet people, they get exposure. But some people would not go to places physically, they'll go to some places in their mind. So they go by reading, they get exposure by reading. And some people again get exposure by by watching movies. So whichever of these three can serve as a an experience base for you. It will be situation that has happened to you physically, the ones you have read about in books, and the ones that you have seen in movies. These are exposures, forms of exposures that can help you to draw very good outline. Now, I my first point is I have seen that some world icons are university dropouts. I have seen some icons, some world personalities, some international personalities who are not so good academically, but then they are very good with people and they are very good in their character. Well, I'm not saying this person is so good with character or character wise, but there are several people who have not in any way gone to school or they left the university and yet they are better off compared to some of their colleagues who went to school. We have the likes of Bill Gates. Bill Gates is one of those major number one person who did not go to school. Not that he didn't go to school, but he left. He left his school, his alma mater. He left the university. He did not graduate. He dropped out, and today he's one of the richest people in the world. Um, so I've seen that Mark Zuckerberg, the owner of Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp, is also um, was somebody who also dropped out of school, and now I think he's in the first 10 of the richest people in the world. Okay, so I've seen world icons who are university dropouts and yet they are successful. So, number two, I've also seen that despite the certificate, that was what Mrs. Oshudino was trying to see the other time. Despite people um, having the certificates and getting jobs, good work ethic is what sustains their job with promotion. So, despite the certificate being the reason anyone would be employed, good work ethic is what sustains a job with promotions. So, and I think in our world, to an extent, most people don't get to um, do well at a place of work to the point that they get sacked. It's kind of like stops them or stalls their next employment. The next employer would ask, "Why were you sacked?" And nobody will be so proud to say, "Well, I was sacked because I was on improper. towards my boss. I had a case of insubordination at work. I was not always meeting deadlines. I didn't have there was no discipline on my part. I lacked integrity at work, and the rest of them like that. I mismanaged company fund and all of that. There's nobody who's going to be proud to say that. And if the the panel that is interview you follows your interview to that point, and they see that you blab, or they sense something fishy about your response, then they can go ahead to contact your previous employer, and then they make decisions based on that. So you find out that promotion typically, not promotion at work, at that particular place of work only, but promotion in that career has to do with a lot of good work ethic. All right. So, having said that, that is one of the ways you raise points. I hope you understand, and I hope you can replicate that point raising or outlining. And I hope we can. Hello.
Yes, sir. On
Yeah.
my side.
Yes, we can.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
You are getting a question
Yes,
right
sir.
away. Yes, you are getting a question right away, and you have to. Mrs. Adiniji, that's you. No problem. Now, let me say this. And I want you to. I want this to. I want you to understand this. Every step I take, you take your own immediately. I'm not the kind of teacher who would teach precept on precept or precept on precept on precept and build a a mountain of teaching, and you will not have the opportunity to take that step. So as I'm taking my step, you're going to be taking yours. So there's no just know that once I taught you something, I'm expecting that you're going to be able to do that thing almost immediately. Once you say you understand, then you're good to go. If you don't understand, then I can explain over and over again. And of course, one other way to know whether you understand is when you get those things done immediately. So I'm going to paste okay, let's go back to one of these that you probably did not pay too much attention to. Not using this foreign discussed it, so that people would not just recycle my points and give it back to me. Okay, let's recycle this. I'm putting in the chat section. All right, and I'm expecting that we work on it right away. Yeah. Okay. That ministers are putting down. Okay. Let's reward this. The closing down, you can write as I dictate. The closing down stores due to the emergence of online store is
Closing down what, sir?
the closing down of stores. The closing down of physical stores.
Of physical stores.
Yes, physical stores. Due to the emergence of online stores is Kilo Day now. Who is that person, Seth? Who is that person, Seth?
Jesus. I'm not even understanding what I'm writing. Okay. Oh.
You have to understand, and you will understand.
Oh.
So, the closing down of physical stores due to the emergence of online store is a good thing.
Due to the emergence of online stores
Online stores is a good thing.
is a good thing.
Yes, they ask you, do you agree? Do you agree or disagree? Okay, so I'm giving you the next 3 minutes. Just think. No, you listen. You are not expected to. I'm not expecting you to be perfect on your first try. No, I'm not expecting you to be perfect on your first try. Just try the next 3 minutes, and so that's the question. The next 3 minutes. So I would like responses to be typed into, if just 2 points or 2 points. Give your two and make it short. Don't not long sentences. You can see my own sentence. My outlines are short, straight to the point. That's how I'm expecting your outlines to be: short, straight to the point. So I'm not expecting something quite elaborate. All right. So 3 minutes, and 3 minutes. The time starts now. So where are my questions and the answers? So hello. Okay, there you go.
Sir, um,
Yes.
it's just to highlight the point
Yes,
and
just the point.
we-
Yeah. That's the point. I
okay.
disagree with you.
I disagree to shutting down of physical stores in place of online store.
Okay.
Then my point,
Okay.
there will be
I think
it will give
hello,
room.
hello, hello. Can you type it here? We can only see it here so that quickly type. Just quickly. Already we've had I have one. Um I can see two things here. Um just one point is what um you highlighted, Mrs. Joseph. You only highlighted one point, and I was expecting two. So am I expecting the second one? Is the second one coming? Okay. Okay. That's good. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. We have I'm expecting everyone to come into so that we can treat all of them together. Okay. That's so I'm expecting more. We have from Mrs. Blessing, Joseph, Mrs. Mashudino, Mrs. Pusari, that's three. So I'm expecting from Mrs. Okay, okay, Mrs. Adeniji, yeah. I hope nobody ran away because of assignment. Don't mind me. Oh yeah, I'm expecting, I'm waiting. Okay. Now, I'm gonna have to probably start this one, but I want everybody to be part of it so that they can share from we can learn and share from each other. So um I'm not expecting you to be perfect, Mrs. Adeniji. You're 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 taking your time. I want to turn in the best. We're not marking first, second, or third first gear. So You're sending something. Make sure that you put in your best a little.
Hello, sir. I will send my opinion now. I'll send it.
Okay, please. All right. Okay. Now let's go on. The time is going fast, and there are some things that we must achieve today. We have less than 30 minutes, and we must achieve some things today, at least. So now, okay, good. Now, we have the first one. I disagree to the closing down of physical stores due to emergence um, of online stores, because there will be no opportunity to price goods. Okay, price goods. Okay, that's one. That is, most goods online are fixed. The prices are fixed, and then there will be no price to now. The word you are looking for, you wouldn't say price goods. That's an element of Nigerian English, which is not standard English yet. You can't say price good. You haggle the price or you bargain. So that's the word you're looking for. But the point is, okay, I'm going to still talk about one thing, but I think one other person have made that mistake, and I'm going to discuss about it together. Second point, in addition, some online stores are not real. Yes. So that one does not fall victim to fraudsters. So Mrs. Mrs. has it all. I totally agree with the stance that says the um, emergence of online stores is a good thing, because this is the stress of going to shop by ordering from the comfort of uh, by ordering from the comfort of your home, and also helps to help reduce the risk of getting infected by the deadly disease called coronavirus. Okay. Now, I totally agree with the stance that says the emergence of online stores is a good thing, because this is the stress of going to shop by ordering from the comfort of the home. So it's since we are still talking about points, so we're not going to talk about some exigencies of um, expressions here. We will just talk about um, understanding the question, which some people have turned the other way, and then the point. So your points are good, Mrs. Oshudino. I disagree to shutting down of physical stores in place of online stores. Reasons: increase in rate of fraudsters online, high probability of purchasing low quality goods, which are more expensive. That's also good. This is Busari, very good points there. Okay, Mrs. Joseph has, in addition, some online stores are not real, as the prevalence of fraudulent activities is high these days. Okay, that's also a good one. So, let's see. Okay. I think I'm looking for. Okay. Okay. I've only got 1, 2, three people. Okay, Mrs. Madeline, you have not turned in our own. Okay, but we'll move on. But if you can still send it, we'll look into it. Please send it in. I didn't just want us to wait any longer. But if you send it in, when we get it, we'll look into it. Now, the issue I have with a number of questions, a number of answers, is that you said, first of all, Mrs. Joseph, yeah, I think that's our own said, I agree to the closing down of physical stores due to emergence of online stores. Disagree to the closing down of physical stores due to the emergence. No, you have changed the question. Now let's look at the question. The question says the closing down of physical stores. That means that physical stores are closing down. It's not as if people should close them down or the government should go and close them down. Because if you say agree to the closing down of online stores, it means that you agree that they should close them down. It is not anybody that is closing them down. The owners are closing them down because they are no longer making sales. So the closing down of physical stores due to the emergence of online stores. So people now have, because people now have online stores, what's it called now? Option. They no longer patronize physical stores. That's why the physical stores are closing down. So if you say I agree to the closing down, which means that there is a debate on whether online stores should be closed down, or whether physical stores should be closed down or should be left alone. The same thing goes for what Mrs. Busari wrote. I disagree to shutting down of the physical stores. No, I disagree that let's say I disagree that most of you left out the good thing. A good thing. I disagree that it is a good thing that online stores are closing down physical stores. I disagree that is a good thing. I disagree that the closing down of physical stores due to the emergence of online stores is a good thing. I disagree. I agree that the closing down of all of physical stores due to the emergence of online stores is a good thing. We all left out that is a good thing aspect. Let's see what Mrs. Oshina wrote. I agree with the stance that says the emergence of online stores is a good thing because so, but you left out the closing down of physical thing. So virtually everybody changed the question in one way or the other, except for Mrs. Busari. I disagree to, of course, she said disagree to shutting down. So we all changed the question in a way, while trying to paraphrase or while trying to understand the question. You must keep every element of the question in your question. You must keep every element. You must not throw away anyone. If you throw away any element of your question, then it's going to be an issue. It's going to be an issue. And that issue will mean that you are going to be writing a totally different question from the one they actually gave you. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Please, if you understand, I need responses. Please just respond if you understand. If you don't understand, let me know.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Yes, I'm expecting feedback from the others.
I do.
Okay, okay.
I understand.
So, all right. Okay, I'm expecting. I think I can only recognize those two voices. Mrs. Joseph and Mrs. Oshidino are the one who responded, right? So what about the others? Do you understand what we have done so far? Mrs. Busari, are you there?
He responded.
Okay,
I wrote
okay,
yes.
okay, okay, okay. What about Mrs. Busari?
I was the one that spoke to you.
Oh,
Now.
okay, okay, okay. What about who has not responded?
I I'm with you, sir, but the later part of what you're just saying, I didn't get very well.
Okay, okay. You did not get the later
I
part.
didn't need.
You didn't get the later part.
Yes, I didn't get very well.
That's the network.
Yes.
Network from your end is something else. Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, I can hear you, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Let me say that. We said that this almost everybody changed the question in a way. All the elements of a question must be retained in that question. What are the different elements here now? When we look at this, we have the closing down of physical stores due to the emergence of online stores. So closing down of physical stores, one, and it is caused by the emergence of physical store, two, and this assertion is saying that this sentence is saying that that is a good thing, that physical stores are closed down because of the emergence of online stores is a good thing. Okay. Now, a number of people left out the is a good thing part, and they are talking about close. They go with the closing down of physical store, which meant that they have changed the question is again in a way because they are saying the closing down of physical stores, the closing down of physical stores, which which kind of puts it as if the question is asking them to vote or to state their opinion on whether physical stores should be destroyed or not, physical stores should be closed or not. You can't say if you used that um, approach, then you have changed the totality of that essay. You have changed the total understanding of that essay, which is not the idea. I hope you understand this. Okay, okay. I don't understand online store. I don't support online stores as it will make physical stores owners to be disadvantaged in making sales of their goods. Okay, all right. Now, this is good. It remains one other one, but we'll go. But then you also are making that mistake. We are not asking you to support online stores. Use the words of the question. The question says, "Do you agree or disagree?" I agree with. I agree that. I agree that. Not agree with actually. I agree that online stores um, being closed. I mean, physical stores being closed down as a result of online stores is a good thing. I disagree that physical store being closed down as a result of virtual stores is a good thing. Okay, so that is you use the words of the question. Don't say I support. If the argument of the debate of secondary school and primary school, that's where you support a notion or you support a notion that says or uh, you stand against a motion. No, you don't stand against, nor do you support here. You just agree or disagree. You use exactly the same words. Of course, IELTS is talking about, because we're explaining, I'm not talking about synonyms yet. You can't, you are meant to use the synonyms of the words that are being used to you. You are not expected to use those same words back. But if the word I agree that can come back, but every other thing changes, that is what we're talking about. But you have changed the fundamentality of the question by saying, I don't support online stores. We are not saying support online stores versus physical stores. Then you say, I disagree that, look at the question, I disagree that it is a good thing that virtual shops are replacing physical street shops. I've used synonyms there. So I disagree that, not I support or I don't support. I hope we understand all these paraphernalia because they really, really matter. Okay. So I'm really, really, where are all these things coming from? Okay, so let's rush. I really want us to end that introduction so that we can have some introduction, a question, some introduction or question that would at least end with introduction. So you have outline. Please, let's get our outlines correctly. Okay, we'll still stop at 11 despite that. Can we probably take a couple of questions and expect that we are going to do outline therefrom? Okay, so I'm going to share a material with us. That means I'm giving us assignment already. I'm sharing that material with us on our group class. Where is it now? Yeah. Okay. Because I read, I'm sure. So let's just call it a day here. But here now, I'm expecting that you write outline. Write 2 outlines each. For the first opening essay question, first 5 opening essay questions. I'm going to put it in the chat. Write 2 outlines each for first 5 opinion essays in the file